Good day and happy Father's Day from my family to yours. My name is Khalil Revan, and my father, Rupert I. Maynard, is my hero. Fatherhood is a privilege. As the head of the household, he's the protector, the provider, the leader. Sometimes it's hard to express to someone who has done so much for you how much they really mean to you. I love my father for so many reasons, but what stands out to me the most in my heart is the way he always believed in me, supported me, encouraged me, guided me, and loved me unconditionally. He has always encouraged me to be the best me I can be. He taught me how not to suppress who I am for anyone, and that, more than anything else I could ever ask for, makes me love my father so much. That's what makes my father my hero. My father, Rupert I. Maynard, was born in 1932 on the island of Hispaniola in the country of the Dominican Republic to a Castilian father and a mother from St. Martin. He was brought up hard, as many of the children in those days were. Because of the era he grew up in, his formal education was very limited. However, he did not use that as a burden or as a crutch. He used it as his motivation to become self educated long before the days of the internet, long before the days of Coursera, and long before the days of these self learning tools and sites and structures. My father understood the importance of education, and he impressed this very same lesson on me and all of my brothers and sisters. Through his determination, he at one point in time was the largest distributor in the region. This to me was very impressive to see how someone, particularly a black man, in the times when things were so restrictive for us blacks, was able to make connections and logistical networks for importation and export of such products as saltfish, flour, and stout beer. This to me was a testament to the strength and determination of his character. His ambitions and achievements as a businessman in St. Martin society served as a source of motivation to many local business persons that came after, particularly those in the St. Peter's area, including myself. My father was also instrumental in sports on the island in the area of the development of football. And when I say football, I mean football, not soccer. As he used to joke and say, soccer is an American child sport and football is a man's sport. He dedicated so much of his time to development of these sports, both football and cricket on the island. This shows me how to be diverse and to give back as a man in our community. My father's philanthropic efforts, particularly those in the St. Peter's area, are still talked about today. In particular, the St. Peter's area, his Christmas parties that he held every year was very instrumental to many youth growing up in that area. It was important to him to ensure that every child in St. Peter's enjoyed Christmas with a smile on their face, as he used to say. To ensure of that smile, my father would purchase and provide gifts for every child in St. Peter's at the Christmas party. That devout desire to ensure he was bringing a smile to the faces of children of the community was something that taught me the importance of sports as well as the importance of giving back to children in our community. His love for the community grew on me and all of my brothers and sisters as well. From him I learned the love is not in works, but in action. Love is in giving. Then there was my father, the statesman, the man of action for the people. However, he was a serious man, disciplined in character. My father served in the island council. I remember him talking about his time in the executive council as minister of finance. And he had so many stories, so much for me to learn from. But I was most proud of him given the fact that he was able to secure the land to facilitate the building of a hospital or for a medical center when no one else saw the vision. Today, now 42 years later, here we are, finally building the hospital on the land he secured well over 40 years ago for the building of this very same hospital. My father played many roles in my life. I learned to become, as they would say, a renaissance man. Not only was he involved in business, in sports, in politics, but he was also heavily involved in the church. He brought spirituality into his household. He ensured that all of us as children were very spiritual. We were all committed to our faith and committed to God. And this is what made me the man that I am today. Those lessons that I've been able to learn from my father has taught me to be able to be a good father myself. And that is the biggest tool that I have learned from my father that makes him my hero, the ability to be a good father. I want to wish all the fathers out there a very happy Father's Day. May God bless you all, and may God continue to bless St. Martin. Thank you.